Idaho, of course, home to many different species of game that sportsmen love to hunt, from waterfowl to big game like bear and elk. Hunting in Idaho, definitely some of the best in America.
So it only makes sense that some of the top hunters call the Gem State home. Jake Melder recently caught up with one hunter who achieved high honors at a national competition.
And taught you a thing or two.
A thing or two.
As we heard.
I think I'm still learning. You've got a lot of options, though, when it comes to hunting. You've got the rifle, you've got the shotgun, muzzle loader. But there are some purists out there who say that there's really only one weapon that should be used on the hunt, man's first weapon, the bow. If you're going to use a bow, you have to bring the game in close. So I sat down with a man who uses the sound of nature to bag the prize. Lance Sellers not only heeds the call of the wild, he recreates it. The former NFL player and American warrior now spends much of his time in the woods of Idaho, calling game within yards of his bow. One of his specialties is mimicking elk.
Elk are very social animals. I mean, there's no set pattern of what an elk sounds like. There's a challenge bugle. There's a display bugle. There's a location bugle. If you've heard elk talk, it's just like humans. They all have different personifications of voices and sounds.
This past weekend, Sellers was the 6th place winner of a national elk bugle competition, and another Boisean, Corey Jacobson, took first. But Sellers isn't a one-trick pony.
We went to do the World Coyote Derby, and we took 9th in the world out of 120 teams.
Whether it's a coyote, a rabbit, or an elk, Sellers can recreate it. He was even kind enough to show me how it's done. Maybe we should stick to the professional. Well, you heard it earlier. He did let me keep the diaphragm that I used to fail there and failed earlier today. It's very simple. Air just goes over a piece of latex, and that's what creates the vibration. And then you use your tongue to change the pitch.
I bet his neighbors love him.
He said his neighbors know him very well.
By his different calls.
Yeah. Yes.
I didn't know a rabbit had a call, by the way.
See what we're learning tonight?
I know. You could play us out.
Oh, all right. Yeah, let's do that.
Here's a live tower cam from the village at Meridian. We're going to call the weather expert back next.
Call him in.